very interested in football. Yes. So what are we going to do with that? So we had a fantasy football season this year with the NFL, where we used our learning management system and basically turned it into a gambling platform so that our students could every week pick the winners, and then we use statistics around that. So for our ratios and rates unit, we looked at win-loss ratio and what that means and did some activities around that. As we moved on to statistics and started looking at measures of central tendency, we had that. Every week we look at our class numbers of how many wins they picked correctly. We find mean, median, and mode, those kinds of things. So now we're at the end of our season. We've just got one game left, the Super Bowl. So today's lesson, we're going to do some comparison with some statistics of Denver and Carolina. And this is also the first time we're using the Numbers app. So whenever we try to do a project, we think of like two different things. What program or piece of technology are we teaching embedded in the lesson? So today's lesson is numbers, but also comparing and contrasting statistics for the two teams. Full disclosure, this is going to be tomorrow morning's lesson, which is why we're sitting around downloading the app right now. Raise your hand if it's still downloading.
So can you speak to that just a little bit? Why is it taking so long? I don't think that this class ever experienced an opportunity when they were in school where they had this amount of technology in a classroom. So why is everyone sitting around right now? Like what's going on? Like what you said, everyone's downloading, everyone's hand went up. Why is that happening right now? Do you have any sense of that? Like what? Yeah. So is this part of having a technology classroom, like having times where you're thinking about
yes, so you
waiting?
Gotta think ahead a little bit. Like for instance, tomorrow morning, first thing it would have been